channel. Today we're going to be talking about the easiest review topic I think there ever has been. We are going to be talking about cause and effect relationships. I know, so simple. So we are going to do some different review, and then we're going to do some situations together, and then I'm going to give you an assignment posted on Clever and Teams, just like always. So let's get started.
Okay, let's get going with a pretty simple and fun review today. Cause and effect relationships. I know you've been talking about this for years, so it should be a pretty simple reminder for you. Okay, just like always, we're going to start with some vocabulary. The first one being cause, and that, of course, is something that brings about the result. So in this picture example here, my finger was the cause of the dominoes falling over. Some synonyms, which remember, synonym means the same. S for synonym, S for same. Some synonyms are an influence or a source. And the antonym, which is opposite, of course, is the effect, because the cause and the effect are opposites. Now, I bet you can already guess what this next vocab word is. It is obviously going to be effect. And the effect, like we said earlier, is the opposite of a cause. It's the result or the consequence. So here in our example picture, we have the effect of knocking down one domino was that the rest of them fell down too. And the synonyms, again, same synonym, is a consequence, and I'm sure some of you have heard that word before, and result, just kind of like the resolution, the result, what usually happens at the end. And the antonym, which of course is the opposite, is the cause, because remember, causes and effects are opposites of each other.
You know, you can find causes and effects in all kinds of stories. And there are usually phrases that are clues to help you know what's a cause and what's an effect. Let me tell you a story, and I'll highlight some of those phrases along the way. But first, I need the hook, okay? Cause is the reason that something happened, but what comes next? We got this, Captain. The thing that happened is the effect. Cause and effect, they connect events, Cause is the reason that something happened, but what comes next? We got this, Captain. The thing that happened is the effect. Cause and effect, they connect events, Last night, Ella's mom forgot to feed the dog. Not feeding her dog is the cause. That's why the dog was hungry when he went to bed. Being hungry was the effect, but an effect can become a cause too. And in the morning, that came true. Due to the dog being hungry all night, he ate Ella's homework in one bite. Hunger's the cause, eating homework is the effect. What happens next? You'll never guess. Ella's dog ate her worksheet. For this reason, Ella went to school really early to talk to her teacher and explain. She got there at 6:02 in the rain. She got to school so early for sure, therefore she saw what she never seen before. A bunch of people were dressed up like pickles. They did a dance while one played the fiddle. Since she saw that scene, she started laughing. That's the effect. And then what happened? Because she started laughing, the pickles heard her and came out the door. Would they hurt her? Then Ella said, please don't hurt me, weird pickles. One said, why would we hurt you? It's simple. We're just your teachers, all dressed up. Wanna be in a surprise pickle play with us? Causes and effects like dominoes, one thing leading to the next, that's how it goes. That's how Ella went in one day, from her homework eating to the lead in the plate. Yeah, causes are what cause effects, it's how things connect, now bring the hook back. Cause is the reason that something happened, but what comes next? We got this, Captain. The thing that happened is the effect. Cause and effect, they connect events, Cause is the reason that something happened, but what comes next? We got this, Captain. The thing that happened is the effect. Cause and effect, they connect events, Yeah. So keep your eyes open for the causes and effects in stories and in life. Flowcab. We at.
Okay, so let's look at this. Some of you might be thinking, oh, cause and effect is so easy. Why in the world do I need to even review this because I already know how to do it. Well, good readers think about cause and effect when they read, and we know that we're always trying to improve our reading skills. So, good readers, they ask what happens and why it happens. The cause is the event that happened, which we said already, and the effect is what happened as a result. So, learning about cause and effect relationships can help us understand the why of things. And if we understand the why of things, we can become better readers, which is what we're going for in the end anyways. Alright, so just like with most everything we learn, math, science, now reading too, there are always key words that help us figure out what we need to know. Here I have some keywords listed. Now, some of these are not cause and effect keywords. They belong to some other reading strategy, but I put them all on there just because I want you to take a look and see if you can figure out which ones are cause and effect keywords and which are keywords that belong to another category. So let's take a look at this. So, alike and similar and unlike, those are not cause and effect keywords. Okay, those are keywords that go with the compare and contrast skill, which we're going to do later this week, but I just want you to get those out of your head for right now. That's why they're over here kind of all alone. Now, the other ones we have here, of course, one of them is so. We have if, and we all know that if we have the word if, we always have the word then. If something happens, then something will follow. If and then. Next, we have therefore. It was raining outside, therefore I brought an umbrella with me. Next, we have as a result. Now, we know that one's pretty self-explanatory because it has the word result in it, and the result is the same thing as an effect. Next, we have because. Again, pretty obvious because it has the word cause in it. Due to, that is another important one we need to know. Something happens due to something happening before. There's that if then pair again, and then finally we have this is why, talking about the why of something happening or the reason something happens. Okay, next we have some puzzle pairings, cause and effect pairings here, and this is again super simple, but we're only going to do 2 examples and we're going to review really quickly. So first we have a cause, and we're going to try to find the effect of each one. So the cause was that I forgot to feed my pet fish, and here's my keyword, therefore unfortunately he died a week later. The cause was that I forgot to feed him, and the effect was that he ultimately died. Okay, next we have, I have a test tomorrow. Here's our keyword. So, everybody better do this. I studied for an hour before I went to bed. The cause was that I have a test, and the effect or the result of me having a test is the fact that I studied for an hour before I went to bed. Okay, but one thing you do need to realize is that it doesn't always have to be cause and then effect. We know that sometimes you can say the effect first and then list the cause right after it. So that's what we're going to do here in these. So we're going to find the cause for each effect, and we're just going to move backwards pretty much. So the effect is that I brought an umbrella to the park, okay, because our keyword, the storm chance was 90%. So if you read that, I brought an umbrella to the park because the storm was 90% chance. We listed our effect first, and it still worked. Okay, the next one, we have our effect. I baked chocolate chip cookies since I was craving something sweet. So if you read that all together, I baked chocolate chip cookies since I was craving something sweet. Still works. Either way you do it, if cause first or effect first, it's still the same concept. Alright, so now we're going to make some cause and effect pairings just like we did beforehand. Now I have little pictures, little bit emojis of myself to help us explain what's going on here. So the first one here, there is me and all different germs all around me. So Miss S touched her face before she washed her hands. Oh no, and then you can see that Obviously, I became sick. So let's read that one all together. Miss S touched her face before she washed her hands. Consequently, she became sick. And our keyword here is this consequently. That is a 5th grade word. It is a higher level word. You definitely need to know it. Basically means the same thing as so or therefore. It just sounds better. Okay, next we have a picture of a cat laying on my computer and me looking kind of annoyed. And then here we have myself working late. So, Miss S's cat, Linda, wouldn't stop laying on the computer, which she does all the time. Therefore, she had to stay up late to finish the videos, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. Miss S's cat, Linda, wouldn't stop laying on the computer. Therefore, she had to stay up late to finish the videos. Our keyword here being therefore. Okay, we got a couple more here, and then I will let you do your assignment. We have here I am looking, and then I'm flipping a desk very viciously. So, Miss S noticed her students were not completing their assignments. Yep. So she became frustrated and flipped her desk. Yep. Now, I probably wouldn't actually flip my desk, but believe me, I might want to. It's very frustrating. And my keyword here in this sentence would be so. Miss S noticed her students were not completing their assignments, so she got frustrated and flipped her desk. Whew, goodness. Okay, last one we have here. I am going on some sort of shopping spree, and obviously I have no money left. Oh, I've been online shopping. I understand. Me and my Bitmoji were in the same boat here. Okay, Miss S went on an online shopping spree during quarantine. As a result, she was broke. So here are keywords. We actually have 3 keywords, and they kind of goes together in a key phrase, and that's as a result. So let's put it all together. Miss S went on an online shopping spree during quarantine. As a result, she was broke. Alright, so I have put an assignment on Teams and on Clever, just like I always do. Again, cause and effect is super simple, so we're getting closer to the end of the year. Please don't start slacking off on me now. Remember to take your time on your assignments, and I will catch you next time.